the richest man who ever lived. Imagine being so wealthy that every place you visited became richer just because you passed through it. Meet Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire in the 14th century and widely considered the richest person in history. Born around 1280, Mansa Musa inherited the throne of the Mali Empire, one of the largest and most powerful kingdoms in Africa. At the time, Mali controlled vast gold mines that supplied much of the world's gold. Gold was incredibly valuable, and Mansa Musa had more of it than anyone could imagine. But it wasn't until 1324 that the world truly learned his name. That year, Mansa Musa set out on a pilgrimage to Mecca, a journey required of Muslims who are able to make it. However, this was no ordinary pilgrimage. He traveled with a massive caravan reportedly consisting of thousands of soldiers, attendants, merchants, and servants. Hundreds of camels accompanied the procession, each carrying large quantities of gold. As the caravan crossed North Africa, Mansa Musa generously distributed gold to the poor, local leaders, and traders. His generosity became legendary. When he arrived in Cairo, Egypt, he spent so much gold that historians say he caused inflation. Gold became less valuable because so much of it suddenly entered the local economy. The effects reportedly lasted for years. News of the wealthy African king spread across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Cartographers began placing Mali on world maps, often depicting Mansa Musa holding a golden nugget in his hand. But Mansa Musa was more than just wealthy. He invested heavily in education, architecture, and religion. Upon returning to Mali, he commissioned the construction of mosques, schools, and libraries. He transformed the city of Timbuktu into one of the world's leading centers of learning. Scholars traveled from distant lands to study there. Books became prized possessions, and knowledge flourished. At a time when many parts of the world had limited access to education, Timbuktu became a beacon of scholarship. Mansa Musa's reign demonstrated how wealth could be used not only for power, but also for cultural and intellectual growth. Today, economists struggle to calculate his exact fortune. Some estimates suggest that his wealth would be worth hundreds of billions of dollars in modern terms. Yet his true legacy is not simply the gold he owned. It is the civilization he helped build, the knowledge he promoted, and the lasting impact he left on history. Centuries later, Mansa Musa remains a symbol of prosperity, leadership, and the remarkable achievements of African empires. The next time someone asks who the richest person in history was, remember the emperor whose wealth was so immense that it changed economies and captured the imagination of the world. That man was Mansa Musa, and his story is one of the most extraordinary in human history.